Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Khadija Musa Ibrahim. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you too, and thank you so much for sticking by throughout my journey. This video is going to be a poetry review video because I posted a video last Sunday and I haven't reviewed it yet. A disclaimer that this video is not in any way trying to tell anyone that they're doing the wrong thing or trying to tell anyone that this is what they're supposed to be doing. I'm just expressing my opinion as usual. You guys should get used to that. So in this video, I'll be surfing around topics like depression, anxiety, social phobia, body dysmorphia, and general unhappiness. And I'll be focusing more on the women aspect, not because I'm a woman, but because I have made some research about this topic and I have discovered based on experience and based on the research that I've made that these are things that are mostly likely to happen to women than they are likely to happen to men. So in my video, you guys have noticed that I have central the whole video about a woman. That should give you a kind of insight about who this video is going to be about. So for quite a long time, women have had their lives play out for them. It's like they don't really have much control over their lives. They are being judged, like, you know, we are given how we're supposed to talk, like how we're supposed to sit, how we're supposed to stand, how we're supposed to look like, and what makes us look beautiful. We're given literally everything, and all our lives it's like shaped in a way that if you get out of that shape or if you get out of that form, you become abnormal and you become disliked by everyone and people judge you. So specifically as a Muslim woman, it's like I've gotten used to these trends, you know, because even in Islam, women are supposed to act and live in a certain way. We are created to be reserved and we're not supposed to be like men. There is no equality between men and women in Islam. If you haven't watched my poetry video, please go and watch it because everything is going to make sense when you watch the video and when you watch this one too. I centered most of my poem about the body looks of a woman and how much people define how we should look like, and it makes me really want to ask this question, like, who defines beauty? Who defines societal standard of beauty? One thing I have noticed in this whole world scenario about women life is that beauty is never stagnant. Like, it comes and goes. Some things are just very trendy, they are considered beautiful. As time goes on, you just realize that that thing is no longer beautiful, that thing is no longer seen as beauty. I have made a lot of research here again, and I have found out that there was actually a time that women, voluminous women, are actually seen as more beautiful, more desirable, and like more attractive. But in the current time, if you're voluminous, if you are fat, you're not seen as beautiful. In fact, you are not even beautiful at all. According to the societal standard of beauty, you're not beautiful. That is what they make us believe, that if you don't fit into the standard, you're not beautiful. Who defines this beauty? It could be the community, it could be an individual that's a celebrity, a star, it could be culture, it could be tradition. So because of course human beings are not an island, we always live among people, and as you grow, something happens and we find out that we are more attracted to this and we're more attracted to this. So beauty is defined by people, and people are not perfect. God, who created human, is perfect, and he defines you as beautiful. And if you let people define who you are, it's going to push you into so many things, which include cosmetic surgery, skin bleaching, general discomfort. In this contemporary situation, the Western mainstream media is the one that defines what beauty is. Like the Hollywood mainstream media. They make us believe that for us to be beautiful, we have to be tall, we have to fit into a kind of medium skin shade, not too pale and not too dark, you know, not too white and not too African. They make us believe that we have to be curvy, we have to have a wide hips, we have to have big bum, we have to have the hourglass shape for us to be beautiful. So for women to try and fit into this said standard of beauty, we start going through surgeries, starving ourselves, bleaching our skins. If you're too dark and you want to be able to achieve that medium tone, you start bleaching your skin to be able to achieve that. The thing about skin bleaching is that most times it's very dangerous because you are clearing out the melanin in your skin, and as Africans we need melanin because it protects us from the sun. So now one thing I want you guys to understand is that there is diversity in creation. The same way that God created different tribes, different cultures, different people, different shades. He created us differently, and I know that God has his wisdom behind creating us differently. And that's the same way. He could have created us the same. He could have created us with the same height, the same nose structure, the same skin type, the same looks, tall, skinny, tiny waist, wide hips. We could have been the same, but God created us differently because we are not meant to look the same. There's beauty in diversity, and we learn from each other and we get to know each other. Which brings me down to the topic of body image. I looked this up on Google, and body image is defined as an inner picture of how we see ourselves. It is created by our perceptions, thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and actions. Several factors influences the beauty standards, such as cultural standards, personality traits, physical changes, and influence of others. So basically what body image is how you see yourself here. Whatever you see yourself here will reflect to how you act, will reflect to the kind of decision you make. If up here you think, I am ugly, I don't deserve anything good, I don't deserve to be loved, I don't deserve to have anybody call me attractive, even when people compliment you, you're not even gonna believe it. And you decide on your own that because you're not attractive, you're not worthy of so many things. Because we've already painted an image of us in our heads, it determines how we react to things, how we decide on things, what we want to do with our lives. You find yourself going to a cosmetic surgery. You want to get surgery, you want to fix certain parts of you because you believe you're not good enough. Sometimes after going through this cosmetic surgery, you find out that you were happy for a limited time, and then that unhappiness sinks in again. Now feeling depressed, you're now feeling anxiety, you no longer like yourself, you don't like how you look like. And for some people, they keep on getting surgeries upon surgeries, work done, surgeries upon surgeries. At the end, if you ask me, they actually destroyed their identity. They destroyed themselves. And if you know them before you see them now, you'll be like, it's not them. And to even cap it off, they look uglier than they did before. They were beautiful before, but now they've made themselves look uglier because they have become so ungrateful with what God has given to them, and they keep chasing more, looking for happiness when happiness is not there. And don't get me mistaken, it's very important to exercise and maintain a good and healthy life. I know that society impacts so much of what we think of ourselves, of the kind of image we give ourselves upstairs, but you have to work on improving your body image. It's going to help you find yourself, see how much you're worthy, and it's going to keep you happy. No matter how much you think you don't fit into the societal standard of beauty, I'm telling you, at one point in time, you were exactly what fashion industries were looking for, what every magazine will carry on its front page. You were exactly that. We're not meant to be the same. You have to improve the way you see yourself. You have to put it up here that you're beautiful and desire yourself and see yourself as beautiful. So, and the first step to actually achieving that is practicing self-compassion. That's like showing yourself the kindness you deserve. We show people kindness that we don't show ourselves. We criticize ourselves every single time. If you make a mistake, you tell yourself that you're dumb, you're stupid, and it's because of certain things that you considered flaws in your body. And we tell ourselves that, oh no, we're not worthy, I'm not worthy, that's why I didn't get it. Or I applied for a job, I think it's because I'm fat, that's why I never got it. Or I think it's because I'm dark. No, practice kindness, practice compassion, love yourself and be compassionate towards yourself. I feel like this matters a lot because just imagine the way you're kind towards people and how people like you for your kindness. And that's how you will love yourself for being kind to your own self. And the second one is remembering that this is all perception. The body image you have on your head is perception. The way that people look at you is also perception. Again, at one point in time, you were the most desired person. You would be in front cover of magazines. And it's all perception. Perceptions change. And that is why beauty standards have never remained the same. So you have to put it in your head. Be kind to yourself, put it in your head, perceive that you are beautiful just the way you are. You don't need to fix anything. You just need to be healthy, you need to be fine, healthy, eat healthy, and feed yourself. And the third one is to respect your body. So many of us, we misuse our body, we maltreat our body, and it's not supposed to be like that. We should respect our bodies in a way that these bodies that are given to us, They're a gift from the Almighty Himself. He gave you this body to house your soul. And when you have a house, when you have a structure, you want to make it look better and better every day. You change the furnitures, you change the sheets, you change the carpet. So the same way that you do all these things to make and beautify your house is the same way that you're going to take care of yourself and take care of your body to beautify yourself. And by this I mean you should eat nutritious meals. Prioritize movement in a way that it's going to enhance your body health. Get all the rest you need. Buy yourself the outfits that are going to fit you, not the outfits that are going to make you feel insecure. Take care of your skin and generally just make yourself look comfortable, physically and mentally. Now the next one is identifying your worth. Know your worth. I cannot say this enough. If you're going to judge yourself and know your worth based on what society defines as beautiful, then I'm sorry to say, you're just never going to find yourself good enough. You're never going to appreciate yourself. You have to be able to identify your worth outside of your appearance. Know what makes you an amazing person. Know what makes you unique. Know what makes you generally a great person. The next one is practicing body gratitude. A lot of times when we stand in front of the mirror, we focus more and invest more on looking at the flaws we have without looking at the good part of us. And when we invest much of our time looking at our flaws, we criticize ourselves more often, and that's why you find yourself thinking that you're not good enough, or you're not worthy, or you're not beautiful. But when you look at the beautiful part of you, oh, I have beautiful eyes, oh, I have nice dimples, oh, I have an amazing smile. And if you focus more on all of these things, it's going to help you have a better picture, better body image of yourself up here. It's very important. You don't need anybody to tell you that you're beautiful. If they do, it's okay. But if they don't, you have to be able to tell yourself that. You need to hear that. You need to tell yourself that, and you need to make it stuck in your head in a way that no matter how much anybody is going to make you think otherwise, it's not gonna work. The last one is limit yourself from social media. After doing all this work, and you go on social media and you see the way that women that are considered to fit the standard of beauty are presented, or they always appear on the front page of every magazine, it's going to make you feel like I'm not beautiful. It's going to make you feel like I'm not worth it, and it's going to make you compare yourself to them. If you have to limit your usage of social media, please do, because sometimes social media is so toxic. I can tell you a lot of times I wish that we don't have social media. It has its own importance, it has its own advantages, but it has so much disadvantage, especially that social media is part of the things that are causing body dysmorphia in a way that you start to dislike how you look like, and you start to develop so much hatred of how you look like because you were presented as non-appealing, non-attractive, not beautiful, not worthy, and you are presented with other people that are considered to be the opposite of what you are. Most often we don't hear them with people around us. Even if you hear them from people around us, please, again, the next one that I forgot to jot down is distance yourself from toxic people as much as you can. Run away from them if you have to. Toxic people are going to make you feel worthless. Distance yourself from toxic people. Distance yourself from social media. So guys, with this I have come to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.